Sanders set to kick off.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and off we go from Tampa. They'll start the drive with a give to White. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Now these two division rivals, a couple of late games on the schedule this year. Their first meeting, you might remember, was back in Week 10, and it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Opting to run again here with White. Shoves him aside near the 35. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as they'll take this up to the 38-yard line. The Buccaneers at 9-6 now. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Nicole Hardman halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bucs get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Lutz good on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Down. Check White. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. 3 yards on that last run, so here is 2nd and 7 from the 28.
Commit, red.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Well, this defense for the Bucs, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
Throwing, Young. That's complete to Dobbs. And he's got room. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a 3rd down. Felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively. And then they got hit with that big play.
Young on first down. Completes it again to Dobbs. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards down to the 13.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
Well, he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 7.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Back to throw. Byer. Little short pass here to Hill. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 3. You look at this Carolina defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Operating from the gun, Bear. Finding Hardman here over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about it. And got his man complete. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Trey Palmer hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
On the set.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And when I looked at it, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Let's go.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. They stay on the ground with White. He was able to escape momentarily in the backfield, but you could just kind of tell that wasn't going anywhere.
You know, in the film session, he'll get a minus for not getting him on the ground by himself. But what the coach is really going to analyze, how fast did his teammates get there to help him? If one guy slows him up, everyone else better be there, and that's what they got on that play.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
Right back to him on first down. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
51 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. But now he appears to be in some pain. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now here's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Yes, indeed. That play there, that reminds me of some of the guys that I played with. They have the suddenness, able to get into the backfield almost about the time the ball snapped and make a play. How about that tackle for a loss?
Absolutely. He did a lot of that last week when he was named the NFC. Touchdown, Panthers! Tommy Trimble, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers are an extra point away from drawing level.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be. There he goes, right side. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rashad White with career touchdown number 60. And the Bucs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Room past the 35, and he's all the way up to the 39-yard line that time. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
Hey, man, my bad. I was locked in, nigga.
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
You done threw off my groove and shit, nigga. I ain't
know.
know.
39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run
That's
it.
not true.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Here's second.
I mean,
and 10.
I'm just glad to let my nigga get out in space. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, ran into me. Man, get your white ass out the way, dog. What the fuck?
Right sideline, that's complete.
This nigga's
First
killing
down
me
now, but that clock rolling.
with the whatchamacallit.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
Oh. You hit that man.
Before he's brought down. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
Man, I had a that out route he did with the tight end. I said, oh, white bread.
First down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show them that you're supposed to get the football.
Running game working.
Yeah.
They'll stick with
I mean, he just couldn't get there. I mean, he just beat us to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like, he
the
just,
15 down to the 14-yard line. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of
I mean,
urgency right now.
he's you know, his running back got hurt. McLovin, that's the dude that's pretty good. But yeah, I mean, every play felt all the time.
And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final
Huh?
seconds of the half.
Kind of. I mean, usually he stretches me to death, but his running back is hurt, so this is a little different razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying?
Tie our game as we approach halftime.
But yeah, you know, going to halftime 0-0. You know what I'm saying?
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Man, that F-350. That bitch took me to pretty much about 50 miles away from Little Rock. I mean, if it had bigger tires on it, so you know it has like those regular, like, you know, work truck tires on it, you know what I'm saying?
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively
Right.
they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their
yeah.
guys in this situation if they decide to
I had to shoot but 120 times. But
It's going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play.
Yeah, if I think it had like a good, like I'm pretty sure if I sat in like a XLT or like a Lariat or something, I'd be because I mean 450 on the tank of gas and it held about 90. You know what I'm saying?
This is White on the screen, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing.
But yeah, I mean, it was cool. I mean, I'm used to it. Like the dude I work with, he's like, "Nah, man, I don't have nothing to do with it. That's too big on the truck." Then the girl was like, "I'm gonna be hitting too many curves." I was like, "It has these big ass mirrors." Now the one thing it doesn't have is like, you know, most of the trucks that are that size have like the package, where they whatchamacallit, where they have the cameras all the way around, you know, and this ain't got that. So like, you try to see over the hood, hey, it's like looking at like you a boat.
Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
I mean, yeah, I can drive. No, well, first of all, I'm a big truck driver. You know what I'm saying?
To get the party started for the second half, it was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will not be returned, so the second half.
I mean, it's cool for me. You know, I whip that thing. You know, I get everything. You know. Gripping the grain.
The Panthers out there and
McLovin is back.
their next drive.
And he got hurt as an X-Factor.
Ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard. And it sets us up for what could be
and he does his H-back zone weak thing, like out to like the left side. You know, that's why it's 2 linemen are stars over there.
Getting the ball first,
And he'll do that.
Hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
That throwback incomplete.
Whenever I see an inbound drought, as we just saw in that play, I'm always thinking in the back of their mind, they're worried about what's coming at them because they're going towards traffic on that route as opposed to being away from it and maybe having a little bit more space.
Oh my God.
That's complete. A big play there for
My DB was like 5 yards ahead of wide receiver. He threw it short. And then my dude tried to jump and I catch it. He didn't want to catch it.
He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one. But he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Young. Flushed out right. And this one is going to be off the mark. Too far out in front.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Fight, 97.
It'll be Young again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete.
Sit on the little tight end. Real soon. Like throw something last time he ran this. Oh, he ran that deep out.
Completions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Young to throw it.
Why would you?
To the sideline and pulled in.
Would you run inside, son? Jesus Christ.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I know you can cover better than that, McCullough. I know you can cover better than that.
For his NFL career. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Hey guys, if I push him back inside, you know, we gotta
62
yards
work now to this point. That's what they wanted out of that 1st down play. Run it down there. Now they're knocking on the door.
The only thing that would have been better was getting it in, and now they can do whatever they want because they've got confidence on their side. Line up quickly and go, or sit.
We have him stopped.
A great play there.
Had him. He
His
scored.
19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game.
You gotta wait. You watching it, right?
Taking the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half.
Oh.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and they will take a 7-point lead. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
I think that's one of the first times I ran with Rashad White like that, and he didn't get caught from behind.
Well, Charles, you and I said
usually he gets caught from behind.
We're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored, and now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
He's not, but I'll be getting out there. You know what I'm saying?
They just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have, and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to
Try to get around on that screen.
Did not let him get downfield.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for third down.
This is a zone.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on third down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the
all right, let's see if we get stopped, gentlemen. Let's see if we get stopped.
The 40-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. We've got a close game. The offense has played well, but right now they've got to keep their foot on the gas.
And that carries with it an extra bit of pressure, doesn't it? As much fun as they're having right now, they're locked in, really clicking on all cylinders. They also know that if they ever miss a chance to put points on the board, they've actually put their team in jeopardy. And that's not how you want to play the game. It's supposed to be complementary football, offense, defense. But today, it's all offense for them.
Yeah, they've been playing with
yeah, Mr. Little linebacker, yeah. Pushed him forward.
A 1-yard gain there following a 3-yard pickup on the first down.
I know the speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Young on third down. Flush to his right. He'll air one out deep for Mingo. That's caught.
That's crazy.
20. A big play there for
That's
Carolina.
crazy.
41 yards.
I was in a cover 3, and I couldn't get no penetration, so he just rolled out. Then, you know.
So after the big play, look at
move
this,
this
all
dude
the
up
way
the
down
field.
at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
I was already on the linebacker running in his face.
Rolling to his right.
Hell no!
Caught at the 10-yard line.
Now that I'm a little upset
That's a
about.
gain of 6.
And he caught it on my X. I forgot.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit the receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
He'll take this from 9 down to about the 7. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed just perfect on it. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
Young on 3rd and 2. Able to find It's complete. Touchdown.
That's a little pivot right out there.
Romeo Dobbs, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
We need to score.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A good pick up there at 22.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Byer. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one.
They rush 4, I blocked 5.
In his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Okay. I really don't understand that. And sometimes, man, I be feeling like, man, they be doing Tristan Wirfs dirty. Because my man should be out there like pancaking cats. You know what I'm saying?
Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it.
That way, Nicole.
And he
That way.
goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL.
I didn't score in the third.
EA Sports.
I didn't score.
Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the fourth quarter. They'll look to throw again. Looking sideline, incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Now a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, it didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Now Lutz for the field goal try. This is a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
I'm sure it is that kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
Ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Young will set to throw. And he's got his big tight end here. And he works free. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 99 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down fourth quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Young. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off play action. Byer. Finding Hardman. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. And the Panthers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Another run on second down, trying to cover up. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Ready, break.
On third down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here comes second down. Throwing again. Bear. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play. But he could not pull it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for the Panthers, the victory gets them back to 500, 8-8 on the year. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter.
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich. The whole club.
Say that again.
And then flies in your mouth.
All right.